Well, you want to know something about the Oregon State Hospital and the scandal I went through? It's now 2014, man. And at the state hospital in 2008, okay, so I'm I'm being victimized. DOJ knows it, U.S. DOJ, and everyone knows me because I'm at the center of all the scandals at that place. I'm the only fucking one who's going against it. There were evil patients there. Um, David Anderson, Chris Walker, Dustin Walker, Adam Collier, Eric Griffin. These patients were in on this. They knew what the government was doing. They knew David Anderson was getting special treatment. They knew. And Gino knew, some degree, some of this. And I was in with that crew. That was these people are all high functioning people, and they are all in on this. Chris Walker is actually mentioned as an escapee person in the newspaper article. He was in my room in May 2008, or it was April. Yeah, and he had just gotten back at the hospital sometime before, and his case is interesting. Me and him used to be friends. I sold him a laptop in 2006, and he told me about how the newspaper had slandered him, and the staff member claimed that he shut the door on the staff to prevent him from coming in a house where he's going to visit his mom. Turns out that the staff actually just sat in the car and didn't want to go in, and that's the way they usually are in passes anyway. They just let you do what you want. So that made sense, but then when Chris didn't return, then the staff made up a lie. The staff are also liars. So anytime something happens, if there's no security video, man, no audio, you are fucked. Because this staff tried to frame it as Chris Walker did some heinous, vicious thing to escape and then took off, slammed the door on his face and everything. Turned out the staff was just lazy and sat in the car. Chris told me about that. But at the same time, I was being spied on, and people he's a snitch too inside the facility, right? And so as a snitch, he's always going to the staff. He's hooked up to get special treatment and crap. And so he knew about what I had went through with Bonnie Tucker, and so he's going behind my back. He's also friends with David Anderson, and so stuff that was stuff that was going on in my room, he was secretly against me, even though in the past we'd been friends, and that's the way it was. I became this outsider because I was this victim who, I wasn't on Gino's side or David's side, and these people wanted to see me dead, pretty much, okay? And then I was the target of bullying and abuse over that, because I'm the one who's going against them and their plans. And this included the staff's plans. So Chris Walker was rushed off to medium security along with David Anderson the day that me and my family called the FBI. And it was a way to get them off the unit thinking they're going to get raided or something, or someone's going to... But I'm going to basically get everyone in trouble. I was document the dates at times of everything. And Chris Walker, David Anderson steal some letters of mine and notes from my room. And the letters are given to the staff who hide them and destroy them. They're like, the notes are too incriminating. And they found an excuse to hide them and destroy them so that no one would ever know. That's what was going on. Evidence was being destroyed. Things were happening. Things were being kept secret so that no one would ever find out the full extent of the scandal. And it was not just a scandal, it was the day-to-day abuses of this place. They kept escalating into one situation or another at every level. And it never ends. It's never ending. Every single person there is there for some conspiratorial reason of the state. And there's things going on there that are, quote, mysterious. And that's advocates would tell me that. It's all mysterious the way that place works. And they don't really help. Nobody helps. No outsiders, no lawyers. Nobody helps. You're at the fucking center of a conspiracy and nobody fucking helps. And they're all in it because they're so close. They're butt buddies, everybody. Everybody's a butt buddy. And a guy like me, who came in as a innocent, would become a victim really fast and get fucked up because I didn't play their shit. I didn't think it was okay to have romantic relationships with the patients, and I didn't think the staff were allowed to lie and abuse people and shit like that. I'm the only one in there that actually believed that. Patients used to look up to me, depending on when it was. Like early on the first year, I hadn't been hurt very bad, right? And everyone went to me for help and advocacy and shit like that. Even Gino did. He wanted me to... He's all, hey, you're really smart on these different things. And everyone thought that I was really... I'm not even book smart. I just did things... I focused on things where others didn't. They're just mindless fucks who only care about pleasure, right? And I could document things. I could read things. I could make charts and, and people thought, hey, you're being good at this and that. I got pretty much fucked up on drugs pretty fast. Different times, the staff would always be coming at me with drugs. I don't know what my capabilities were because my brain was being severed with drugs. 80% to 100% of my brain was being jacked up. So the whole time I don't remember anything going on that I actually took part in ever that I enjoyed. And my friends voted me up, but I didn't see that I was worth shit really. And people liked me. I did ward activities that I organized. I had my nice computer. People coming to me for advice over all sorts of things, and I gave it to them, and I helped them. But that was only like the first year, and then I was pretty much brain dead after that and hurt. And the brain dead stuff was on purpose. They have what's called psychotropic weapons. The staff never truly admit to what's the truth of the situation. What they're doing is just you look at my record and you don't find anything about me being abused in there hardly. You hear me making claims and then nobody does shit. It's not even a focus. The doctors never focus on that. They're not like focusing on the reality of anything. So if the reality is not getting focused on, it's getting covered up. And so what's happening is them just lying about everything. And so my whole record is evidence of that type of shit. I was getting attacked. And I knew it. I knew I was being abused. There's nothing I could do. I was being coerced at different times. I was having force used on me. I was being beat up. And the only thing that was appropriate was for me to be taken out of the custody of that place. But there's no way that you're going to get taken out even if you're a victim. And it doesn't matter if it's hospital-wide. If each part of the facility is the same and they're all butt buddies and they're all union members, what do you do? And information is all over. There's information that's not put on the record. Doctors fucking conspiring against someone. If some illegal surveillance operation is being done, or it doesn't go anywhere documented, dude. It's not anywhere. It's classified. They have classified programs in that place too. You don't think that these doctors who are like not unlike any other doctors aren't working in the military-industrial complex? You think that they don't get approached by state prosecutors, attorney generals, and governors, and FBI, and CIA, and NSA all the time, and there's shit happening in that facility? That it happens all over the correctional system, and that there's shit happening? Oh yeah, there is, all the time. So where is all this evidence of it though? It's covered up. That's where it's at. You have to go. You have to pay. God, my situation's the situation that exposes that because it just didn't work and it went to extremes. That I was being targeted by this, and I did the right things to expose it, and then the only thing that kept it secret is no one checked into it. No one checked in the security video. No one put it out on the internet for people to self-examine. Like it should be. It should be on the internet. All the video of everything happening at the state hospital. How do you have staff do things when I reported it and then no one's going and watching and checking up to see what the staff are doing? How come? How does that happen? It doesn't make sense. When crimes are reported and nothing is done about them, and nothing is done, and nobody's being watched, because they secretly think they're going to just sweep it under the rug, man. If it just goes on and they don't care if an event really happened or not. It's staff against patient. It's really like that. You can actually get special treatment if you have sex with a staff member and then just keep having sex with her and don't ever turn against her. Did you know that? You get more protection that way than being a victim of sex abuse. You'll never get help. You will get special treatment if she really was fucking up all that time and no one wants anyone to know about it. Oh yeah, you'll get special treatment.